Previously on Joevahkiin.
Hey, all the timer, you're gonna be bunking with me tonight.
He's the one, officers. He's the Thalmor spy.
You're under arrest, Johnny Third Leg.
You become a College of Winterhold student, the mages will be legally required to cure your disease.
So, what do I have to do to get in?
All you have to do is pass a simple IQ test.
This is bad, Joe. Real bad. The next full moon is tonight. If I don't pass this IQ test, I'll be looking like some fuzzy bear type motherfucker by midnight.
Joe! I found something that might be able to help with the IQ test. It's a ring of good luck. As the test is multiple choice, you should be able to just guess your way through the exam as long as you wear the ring.
But they don't allow any jewelry in the exam hall. They'll see it on my hand and make me take it off.
Well, you don't necessarily have to wear the ring on your finger for it to take effect.
What do you mean? Oh, I see. Come on, you stupid piece of junk. Lydia, if you heard that, I'm talking about the ring.
The ring is a size small, so let me know if it doesn't fit and I can get you a bigger one.
Lydia, I think there's been a mistake or something. It feels too loose. Are you sure it's a size small?
That's weird. The jeweler insisted that this was the absolutely smallest size that they had. If you want, I can take a look and try help you get it on.
Never mind, it's fitting now. All you have to do is maintain a semi and you're good, Joe.
Joe, come on in. You're right on time for the exam.
Oh, hey, Jordan. Don't mind if I don't make eye contact with you. I'm just trying to maintain my focus on the exam.
You know, I was thinking, Joe, and it's tough on us guys now that we're out here in Skyrim, so far away from our wives and our loved ones.
Think of Lydia. Think of Lydia.
Does that ever happen to you? Do you ever think about your wife?
That until right now.
What's this?
Hey, I don't know, man. That was there when I got here. Don't look at me.
Whoa, it's got quite a pungent smell. Sour, almost. I better taste it just to be sure.
Why would you do that?
Whoa! Yup, it's almost like a cheese and onion type flavor. How strange. I'll have it sent to one of our mages for testing after the exam. Anyway, good luck with the IQ test, Joe. I'm sure this is just a formality. I mean, for a man such as yourself who reached the pinnacle of power in the United States and became the president, I'm pretty sure an average IQ is a standard prerequisite. Ha 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 ha.
Haha, yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Oh man, I am so screwed. No, I can do this. I've been doubted my whole life and I became the president for Pete's sake. I can do anything I set my mind to. Look, they've even got retards taking the test. How hard can it be? Carry the 2, root the 5. How do you spell IQ again? Oh yeah. When do they start adding letters to math? As they say in France, finito.
The ring worked then?
No, the ring fell off, but I managed to complete the exam by leveraging the immense resources of my own brain.
But how did the ring fall off of your toe?
It was a toe ring? You wanted me to put it on my toe?
Of course. Why? Where did you equip it?
Ooh, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, Lydia.
Joe, I have your IQ results. I'm astonished. In all of my years conducting IQ examinations, I've never seen results like this. Your IQ, Mr. President, it's the number 1.
You hear that, Lydia? I'm the number 1. I'm a genius.
No, Joe, I mean it's actually the number 1.
What?
Mr. President, you have an IQ of 1.
I don't understand.
Well, that's not really surprising given your results. But in all honesty, I'm perplexed. I mean, if someone simply writes their name down correctly, they automatically get 5 points. But you just wrote White House, man. Badly misspelled, I might add. And then you added a half-drawn smiley face emoji. And when it comes to the examination itself, things get even stranger. Even if you just guessed every question randomly, it would be a statistic impossibility that you wouldn't get at least one question right. Yet somehow, against every single probability law in the known universe, you did just that. It's like on some subconscious level, your body instinctively knew what the worst possible answer was, and it was actively drawn towards making that decision. In all of my years as a clinician, I've never seen anything like this.
I see. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate those test results of mine, Dr. Peterson, for, national security reasons.
Oh, of course, Mr. President. You'd probably want them someplace secure. Where shall I have them put?
Anywhere's fine, really. I think there's some room left next to the JFK assassination files in my kitchen drawer.
Anyway, I'm sorry this didn't work out, Joe. Without your entry into the college, I'm afraid I can't sanction a surgery for your furry disease. All I ask is that when you begin your transformation, you do so outside the college grounds. As you can imagine, we have a strict spell-on-site policy when it comes to furries.
Completely understandable.
Well, I guess this is it. Good luck, Joe.
It's a little late for that. Because he took the ring. Do you get it?
Yes, Joe, I got it.
Okay, I was just checking.
It's beautiful up here, isn't it?
I always liked snow. It reminds me of mayonnaise.
Hey, you must really like mayonnaise then.
No, I hate the stuff. I'm more of a ketchup guy, really.
But you just said that
Shh. We don't have time for that, Lydia. There are only hours left before I transform. Listen, I've thought long and hard about this, Lydia, about how I'd like to spend my final moments as a human being, and I've decided I'd like to spend them banging you. Now, before you answer, I'd like to do a quick performance for you. I know I'm not the best with words, but perhaps I can convey my message through the power of dance. I had one of the mages whip up this loudspeaker through the use of Dwemer technology. I didn't really understand what he meant by Dwemer, but from what I could gather, they were essentially midgets. Let me just warm up real quick. Ooh. Ah. Okay, here we go. Well, if that doesn't convince you to sleep with me, I don't know what will. So what do you say, Lydia? Will you grant an old man his dying wish?
What the hell?
There really must be magic in the air here in Winterold.
You know, this will probably be a much more satisfactory experience for both of us if you don't talk quite so much.
Understood.
Also, I'm going to have to insist on the candles being out.
Completely understandable.
Well, hold on tight, big guy.
Hey, how'd you know my nickname? Wow, Lydia, you just brought a whole new meaning to the word Skyrim.
Thank you, Joe. Your one-handed skill surprised me, I must say.
That was almost the best action I've had since I arrived in Skyrim.
What do you mean, almost?
Don't get me wrong, it was close. Real close. But Borko just edged you. Well, he didn't just edge you, if you know what I mean, but...
What? Didn't you say that Borkul assaulted you in a prison cell?
Oh yeah, totally. Doesn't mean he didn't have the moves, though.
Look, let's put a pin in that for now. I want to ask you something.
Oh boy, here we go.
So what are we?
What do you mean?
Our bodies have made the eternal pact. This single act has bound our souls together before Mara, the goddess of love and handmaid of Kine.
You're talking about all the banging? Yeah, I mean, it was good and all, but it was kind of just to pass the time, you know? I don't really know about all that soul binding stuff you were talking about. I'm not really into astrology.
So that's it then. You don't want to take this any further?
Further? We just banged. How much further can it get? Now, don't get me wrong. I do understand that you're probably feeling a little left out of the lurch here, especially with Johnny Thirdleg no longer being alive for you to go back to.
Johnny's dead? Did you kill him?
Of course not.
Oh, well, in that case...
I had somebody else kill him for me.
You son of a hagraven!
What? I'm a politician. You think I do my own dirty work?
I would kill you right here and now, were it not for the fact that doing so would merely spare you from the furry fate you so fear. I resign as your house Carl and leave your service. Ugh! How did you ever convince me to sleep with you?
Toe ring, bitch.
So that's why you wore socks during.
Well, that and my feet get cold. If you don't subscribe, several members of your family may or may not be rounded up and fed to the omnipotent reptilian overlord Joevahkiin, or if you know him better by his nickname, Bill Clinton.